Hi everyone, welcome. Today is Wednesday, November 24th, and tomorrow is Thanksgiving. So it's a good time for us to call to mind what we're thankful for. I know I've said this many, many times, and I believe it in all my heart, that whenever we're in a poor spiritual place, the easiest way to get into a better spiritual place is to become thankful. So if you find yourself jammed up spiritually, just stop for a minute and ask yourself, what am I thankful for? Even in the midst of the struggle. What am I thankful for? Even to get out a list, an empty piece of paper, and write down what you're thankful for. Thanksgiving Day is a wonderful time for us to just count all the blessings we've had. We're not ignoring the struggles, how hard life can be, and many people are going through hard times. It's not a Pollyanna thing, but even in the midst of our struggles, we all have a lot to be thankful for, because everything is a gift. So we're continuing this whole kind of, I want to call it a series, we kind of walked into this, of all the different ways of St. Ignatius here is his discernment of spirits, times of consolation and desolation. And we're all the way up now to the 11th rule. So I'd like to just jump right in. St. Ignatius says, "Let one who is consoled seek to humble himself and lower himself as much as he can, thinking of how little he is capable in the time of desolation without such grace or consolation. On the contrary, let one who is in desolation think that he can do much with God's sufficient grace to resist all the enemies, taking strength in his Creator and Lord." See, what Ignatius is trying to say now, if you've sort of been following this, is in times of consolation, we really need just to thank God for that. It's a gift. To be consoled by God, to feel his love, to feel close to him. And he's saying to us, be humble. This is all a gift. You don't deserve this, but it's all good. It's God's gracious gift. So we feel God's consolation. Let it move us into a place of humility. Thank you, God, that I just feel close to you today. That's a gift. And then he says, on the contrary, when you find yourself in desolation, we need to resist the enemy's discouraging lies. Discouragement is what destroys our spiritual lives. Life's too hard. God doesn't really care, whatever. And wherever that takes us, we just start tumbling down that road. And it's not a good one. We need to resist the lies of the devil, of the evil one. And that's really what we're fighting or resisting during this time in our spiritual lives. So we remain humble in the consolation, and then we find ourselves in the desolation, realize that God's going to give us all the grace we need. It may feel like we're at the end of our rope. It may feel like I don't have anything left. But there's always still enough grace. And that's the gift. And that's something I think St. Ignatius is really trying to get across to us. There's always grace. Sometimes you feel it abundantly, like in consolation. This is wonderful. I can defeat the world. There are other times where you feel like, I don't have anything left. But even when you feel like you have nothing left, there's grace there to make it through that time. So maybe today, instead of complaining about whether I'm in consolation or desolation, just be where you are, wherever you are in your life, consolation or desolation. If you're in consolation, be humble. It's a gift. You don't deserve it, but God's given it to you. How cool is that? And secondly, if you find yourself in desolation, don't allow yourself to be discouraged by the enemy. Jesus has given you just enough grace to make it through that desolation. And in the midst of the consolation and desolation, in light of Thanksgiving, just stop for a moment today and count in your heart all the things that you are thankful for. Because my brothers and sisters, everything is a gift. God bless you.